Senior figure in Myanmar's National League for Democracy party has been arrested in the aftermath of Monday's military coup. It's Huynh Teng, often seen as Aung San Suu Kyi's right-hand man. He's been taken by police from his home in Yangon to the capital Naypyidaw. It's not known what charges he faces. On Thursday evening, the UN Security Council called for the release of the deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi, indeed all political prisoners. The military, no response from the army just yet on that demand. Daw Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy has publicly backed teachers, students and civil servants who are all taking part in the civil disobedience movement to protest against the coup. After announcing a strike on Tuesday, nearly 100 hospital employees stayed away from work the next day. And some people are daring to stage flash protests against the coup. This is the scene in Dawei. It's an industrial town in the south. Just as in Yangon, the demonstrators are using that same three-fingered salute that's taken from the Hunger Games films. Further north, in Mandalay, at least 30 people there have been detained by police for banging pots and pans in their homes. Kyaw Win is the founder and executive director of the Burma Human Rights Network. He joins us now from London. Kyaw Win, thank you so much indeed for your time. Can I first ask you, please give us some first-hand accounts of your contacts and friends in Myanmar who you've been speaking with?
Yes, peoples in Burma, in many parts of Burma now, as you shown in the earlier, peoples are now come out to the street, and especially medical staff and teachers, and they are start joining the civil disobedience movement. Now military is using the special branch police to arrest the people, and they are gradually detaining those who are likely to lead the movement. And some of my contacts, those who have influential, they are now hiding and they start fleeing. But unfortunately, one of the major problem is because of the COVID-19 situation, the borders are closed, every towns and cities are closed, so it is very difficult for the activists to hide and to escape, to flee from the crackdown. So the crackdown is gradually, slowly taking some speed now. People are now coming out to the street. So the way if I look at it, it is heading to some kind of explosion among the public. The anger, the frustration is to the very highest level now. So I think very soon we will see more demonstrations, more people coming out to the street, and you will see more arrests possibly as well.
Do you think that the military is closing Myanmar off from the rest of the world to be able to deal with the situation without any interference? I mean, closing the biggest airport in the country in Yangon for a couple of months, that's quite a dramatic move.
I mean, the military, they will do anything because they are not abide by any rules and any law, and they never respect the law. I mean, they are criminals, to be honest with you. These generals who is leading the coup, he is accused of genocide. So, I mean, the real threat now in Burma is not what is happening, it is what's going to happening. It's really danger, because this is the general who has experience of committing a heinous crime in human history like genocide, and get away with whatever he done. So the 600,000 remaining Rohingya in Rakhine State, and those who are now being arrested by the crackdown, and some minorities, they are now really in panic situation, and they are worrying their situation, their security now. So international community need to help these helpless people now. They need to move forward very fast, and imposing targeted sanction on economic interests of the military, like business and companies owned by the military and their investment. So this is an important step international community to do without any hesitation.
We have covered the coup every single day since it happened on Monday. Every single interview I have done, Kyaw Win, I have asked the person I'm talking to explain why the coup happened. There is a certain percentage of lawmakers in the country who are from the military. That percentage means that however many seats the National League for Democracy wins, it cannot change the constitution, which is the military's constitution and protects the military. So why would the army launch a coup when it's not directly threatened by politicians in the country?
Yes, it's a very good question. Let me tell you, because why it is unnecessary. It doesn't need for the military to feel threatened by the civilian government because they are already under their control by under the 2008 constitution. So the reason why it is because one of the truth is the general Min Aung Hlaing, he is going to retire. He has to retire in this year because he according to the military rule, he, the system, he has to retire at this age, certain age. So he doesn't, if he retired, the option is very risky for him because if he retires, he is accused of committing genocide. And in the future, in the 5 years, in 10 years, in the few years, any civilian government or any military general will decide to send him to The Hague. So he and his business, his family business, which is a huge amount of business wealth they have acquired in during his these few years. So he want to protect this. So in that case, he has only one option if he control the power. So nobody, as long as he's in the power, nobody can arrest him, nobody can charge him, even though any charges go through in The Hague. So he still can protect in wherever, as long as he's powerful inside and remain inside Burma. So this is a key point why the military general decided to coup.
Kyaw Win, thank you so much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.